Hey, you Potter Than Hell junkies. This is Carl Kennedy from the Rods in Kennedy. You're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with the metal encyclopedias themselves. Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan on the keyboards. Crank it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Steve, your host. I'm joined this week by
BC
and
BB.
Keyboards tonight is
Dylan.
And we have our special non-drinking guest today, Estrogen.
That's non-drinking and non-life-threatening tonight.
Well, so far.
It's early.
I mean,
It's
it's
early.
You did already break it before.
Yeah, you already threatened me like 5 minutes ago, so.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
It was very loud.
So
Amazon also has a lawsuit against you for bad mouthing
Well, she's
the
stupid.
A word.
She doesn't
the
listen
A word
to
in
me.
the corner.
The A name. All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us this week. It's always good to sit here and chat with everybody. And how's everybody doing? You hanging in there, BB?
Hanging in there, buddy.
How are you,
Hanging
BC?
in there.
By a thread.
I gotta say, you look a little rough around the edges,
He's
BC.
very rough.
By a thread.
Just keep drinking. You'll look a lot better by the end of the night, BC.
How are you, Dylan? How you all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, Jen, you good to go?
Fabulous.
Awesome.
Thanks for asking.
Steve,
Yeah.
how about you, buddy? Because
I'm-
nobody ever asks how the fuck you are. How you
That's
doing,
true.
buddy?
I am good. I'm golden. I'm like Pony Boy. I'm so fucking golden.
Wow.
Whoa.
See
High
that?
pro glow
That's
over
right.
there. Nice.
Got dairy and soda in your corner.
Absolutely. Yeah. And before we get going, I have a couple of thank yous out there. I want to thank Mark Hoover for hooking us up with the interviews that we did. Rick Emmett, Graham Bannon, and Don Dokken that we just put out for the bonus episode. It's out by the time you hear this, by the way.
Last week.
Last week. Yeah, there you go. I want to thank... I'll thank this guy later. Our buddy, good, faithful listener, Steve Vargo, he sent us a cool message about our Priest episode last week. Was the Priest episode last week?
No,
2 weeks ago?
the live albums.
Oh, the live album. But he did send one about the Priest episode, and he sent me an MP3 of Judas Priest from 1982 live in San Antonio that was really good. So, Steve, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And this week was record store day last week. Did anybody pick anything up?
Last Saturday.
BC?
I did through you.
You get anything, BB?
I did not.
No? I know, Jen, you're not.
I don't have
Did you
one
even
of
go,
those.
Dylan, at all?
I did not know.
No? Okay. I was able to go. I went later in the day. I wanted to pick up the Ace Frehley, the Trouble Walking one, but I was unable to score it. However, my good friend Pete Cicery from the I Love It Loud cast was gracious enough, and he picked one up for me. So, Pete, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I was able to pick up the Judas Priest Special Edition of British Steel. It's like a double album with like picture disc.
Picture disc, yeah.
I was able to
I
pick
saw
one
that.
up for BC
That's cool.
too. And Jen's threatening BC already.
She hit me.
He hit my chair.
You
Oh my
hit me.
God.
Stop
Do I have to
touching
separate
me.
you two?
Yeah.
I will stop this car right now.
And push him out.
Yeah, so I was able to pick one up from BC, one up for myself, and I picked up a bunch of other stuff. I don't even want to think of how much money I fucking spent that day on vinyl. But I was able to get the new Kansas album it was like a spring green vinyl, which was very cool. And so I was able to grab that. And BC, before we get going, I know you couldn't make it last week. We did the live albums. Give us the rank of your albums. We have Pantera 101 live, Proof live. We have Anthrax, the Island Years. We have Ozzy, Live and Loud, and we have Bruce Dickinson, Scream for Me,
Brazil.
Oh, my God. I mean, there's not a bad pick at all out of all these. And I sat there, it's like, these are all fucking damn.
It was tough to pick.
Anthrax is, I love that Anthrax because I love those, the 4 tracks
in the
they
studio.
did.
Yeah,
To me, they're the best. That blows me away. I love that since that came out. Ozzy is great. Pantera, of course. You want me to rank them?
Yep.
I'm going to go with how about putting Anthrax up first?
Anthrax.
Ozzy.
Public Enemy.
I'm going to go Bruce.
Really? And then Pantera.
I was going to say, because Pantera is a mood thing.
You got to be in the mood for
There
Pantera.
might be a day that be like,
He doesn't like Phil Anselmo talking about the heavy metal music.
I like it.
no, like, I mean, Pantera is definitely you got to be in the mood with Pantera.
Well, I figured
kick ass and take names.
with what you have going on now, you would definitely be in a fucking Pantera
You're
mood.
not in the mood? Like,
Yeah, but see now his house is almost done. He doesn't want to get violent and start putting holes in it.
Yeah, I gotta remain calm.
You gotta get fucking hostile.
I'm listening to Barry Manilow all week.
I doubt that. All right, so BC picked Anthrax, Ozzy,
I dig Barry.
and then Bruce.
Bruce and Pantera.
I think Barry. What are you talking about?
Barry's awesome. Very fucking awesome. And then Pantera. Okay, I just wanted to get that out so I could cross that out. Let's do what we're listening to. I am like so fucking messed up today. BC, we'll come to you last. BB, how are you?
All right. The last thing I listened to on my phone was "Better Days Are Coming" from Winger. They released that in 2014. Fantastic album. 80s, 90s band still releasing music. 2014. Couple points on this album are definitely Rat Race. Better Days Are Coming. Midnight Driver of Love, or another great song. Just Rev Beach on this album just tears it the hell up. So if you guys are big Winger fans from the 90s, don't forget Better Days Are Coming from 2014 because it's just as good.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff. All right, Jen, how about you?
I've been listening to a little bit of UFO.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, but someone, my dear departed friend, got me listening to UFO, and I never really cared to get into them too much. I saw them in concert, and I was like, they're all right, but I started listening to them a little bit more, and I actually really do like them.
They have some good stuff. Some
They
decent
do.
stuff.
Was that at Penn's Peak, that concert?
Yeah, who were they with?
They were with Saxon.
Saxon.
weren't they?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's the one we
Did
couldn't
we all
go to.
go?
No,
Oh.
we couldn't go because it was sold out. Then we
sold
went
out.
to see Last in Line that night.
Got sold out immediately.
Yeah.
It was, I really was.
I'm glad I looked at it that day because we were going.
If you,
I was
ask,
there.
if you ask Jim Polkowski, if you're listening, Jim, he will say that I did the golf clap during the concert. Yeah, he made
But
fun.
it is tough when you're not really
Did the golf
like.
clap.
I mean, I don't consider you a metalhead, so it's tough
Right. I didn't
for
know
someone
that.
to go to a metal concert with nothing that you're familiar with and be able to like get into. I mean, they would really have to blow you away to.
Yeah,
to get
Ray
into-
made me go to these shows, and I hardly knew anything. So I just
That's how we learn.
pretended I enjoyed it.
But see, now you
Take
now
me
you are
again,
enjoying it a
'cause
little
now
bit.
I will.
Now you're enjoying it a little bit. All right. Dylan, how are you?
I today had a little free time, so I listened to Metallica's latest S&M 2. They did it kind of as an anniversary and a tribute to the original composer that helped them out with the original S&M. He
Michael
passed
Kamen.
away. Yeah, Michael Kamen. Really cool. They added some new songs this time around. They did The Day That Never Comes. That translates really well to the hybrid format. Moth into Flame, fantastic. Halo on Fire was pretty good. My favorite thing, though, that they did new was they did a cover of Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, which, as you know, is a Cliff Burton song, but they brought either a stand-up bassist or a cellist onto the stage to do Cliff's part. And then they did the cool jam part at the end with Lars, and he was jamming out on the stand-up bass or cello. It was really, really cool. So check it out if you haven't already.
Awesome. How about you, BC?
Truck-wise, I'm back onto
Barry Manilow.
Spread Eagle, and
Yes.
Spread Eagle does Barry Manilow. Spread Eagle's new one, Subway to the Stars, right? Subway to the Stars?
I think so.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. And then off my phone, I actually broke into some REO Speedwagon with high infidelity. Thank you.
Heard it from a
All right,
friend.
cool. Yeah, and for me, I've been I checked out a little bit of the new Metallica one. Number one, Lars, shut the fuck up. He talks a lot on this
What's it
goddamn
with
thing.
drummers talking
I know.
so much
Like,
nowadays?
shut the fuck up. God damn it.
No offense to the
And,
drummers we know.
and guys, my vote is in. I finally listened to the Lynch Mob Wicked Sensation Reimagined, I think it's called. I will probably never, ever listen to that again.
Wow. So it's no Halloween.
It's not good.
It's tough.
It's a tough listen. The vinyl's cool. The vinyl looks really cool, but
I was surprised you bought that on vinyl, honestly.
I did. It was an impulse buy. After I did, I'm like, why the fuck?
Because
did
the
I do
vinyl is really cool.
It is cool. But you know what? I thought it was going to be the reimagined and then have a remaster of the original Wicked Sensation. So I didn't really read it.
We did that before you heard anything of it.
Right.
I ordered it before I heard anything of it.
I did too.
You gotta
I mean,
try it
I
before you
like.
buy it.
Right.
First
But
of all,
I really wasn't. I thought it was like reissued. I didn't even pay attention to the reimagine. Then I hit my PayPal thing.
First of all, I like Lynch Mob. Second of all, I like that album. And third of all, it's fucking cool vinyl. Yeah. And then I don't know. I looked at that.
We got caught up in that.
We got caught up in that. We got blinded. We got tunnel vision.
You got blinded by that vinyl design. It's so cool.
It is. And then Rat Pack Records always puts out.
They always put out a good package.
Good packaging.
Yep.
So I knew it was going to be good that way. So I was like, shh. And then I saw that word later on. I'm going.
Maybe not such a great idea.
It doesn't say redo. Yeah, it says reimagine.
There's a couple versions that are okay. Hellchild is good. Hellchild's a decent version.
River of Love.
River of Love is
not too bad.
But it probably won't.
It came on during one of the shuffle things or whatever. I'm going, I know the song, but it sounds
a little different.
That wasn't too bad. Wicked
Sensation is just not good. and that's a song you don't fuck with. And we should have known when they did that other thing, the Wicked Sensation, the Lynch Mob, whatever they did when they fucked up the songs, that other album. Anyway, and I did check out the new Don Dokken, The Lost Songs from 1978 to 81. Pretty good. There's some really good ones on there, but there's some that I wish they remained lost. There were a couple of them. I wish they didn't find a couple of them. But we did interview Don Dokken, so check out, like I said before, our bonus episode that was out last week, so check that out.
Now, see, didn't Don Dokken, like in 2012, so didn't they like reissue songs and they redid them?
Yes.
But they were
great.
They were a lot better.
They were fantastic. Remember that? They were freaking excellent. They were really
why
good.
didn't they do that for Lynch Mob? Like, what is that with like redoing songs?
I don't know what the deal with that is. Let me see what the name of that Dokken album is, because it was actually really good.
And there's a couple. Were there like newer songs or unreleased songs on that album too?
The Greatest Hits re-recorded.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's like an industrial background or something. It looks like, right?
Yeah.
The drums and bass are.
Yeah, that's it.
The bass on it to me stands out.
That's a great album.
I picked that up on vinyl. It's that good.
Oh, you do have it on vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't have to look at it too.
It's that fucking good. I picked up on vinyl.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, so there's what we're listening to: little Metallica, Lynch Mob, and Dokken for me. Little Spread Eagle for BC and REO Speedwagon High Fidelity. Jen's got some UFO going. Dylan's got some Metallica, S&M 2 as well, and BB's got Winger, Better Days Coming from 2014, which is a really good album. And they were supposed to record a live album on the Monsters of Rock cruise, Winger. I want to say it was probably the first night that we were there. They played the theater show. They were supposed to record that for a live album. I guess the sound got all fucked up, so they didn't. So they owe us a live album. So at this time, I'm going to turn the show over to Dylan.
Okay. So we have an interesting episode. We're cribbing this format from, was it on the Growin Up Rock Podcast?
Yeah.
So basically what happened was we're in the middle of 90s month. September's the 9th month. And we're talking about all 90s. We decided to pick 5 songs that we really love from the era of the 90s, but with a little twist. This time around, everybody ranked them. We don't know whose song is whose. We just ranked them, sent the list into our great...
our statistician.
Our 5th Beatle statistician, Sonny Pooni. He averaged out the list, so we have an average list of all 25 songs that we picked today. We all made guesses on whose song is whose, so it's going to be a little fun time to see who ends up on top and who gets the most guesses right. It's going to be a fun time. So we're gonna start off right away. I have Sonny's really impressive spreadsheet right in front of me.
And Sonny ranked the songs.
He ranked the songs as well, and he has comments.
And he did I think he did a ranking of what they would be with his
him,
rankings.
Yes.
It looks like he even color coded.
Yeah, there's color coding and everything. He really
So
did his
I don't think much work got done at Cole's this week.
He does not mess around.
Thanks, Sonny.
Okay, and I'm actually gonna keep the first column blocked because that has all the people who they are.
Okay.
Okay, so the first track, number 25, the track that was
the lowest ranked track.
The lowest is from Rage Against the Machine, the song "Bomb Track."
Wow, Dylan.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Pretty low.
First off, do we want to take a guess whose song it is?
I vote Dylan.
Dylan.
Did everybody have Dylan? Because
Everyone had Dylan.
Everyone use your honor system on your papers.
It was in fact Dylan. That was my song.
DW.
Very disappointed in you all.
I didn't have it at 25, though.
Jen had it the highest at 14. Jen, what was your thought behind that ranking?
I love Rage.
Yeah.
But I never think of them as like a rock band. But I went on Wikipedia just to make sure that you weren't out of format, you know.
So,
Because I get harassed
they are
all the
rock.
time.
They're absolutely rock.
They are.
Plus,
they are.
the band minus Zach De La Roca is Audio Slave,
Oh,
but
right.
with Chris Cornell.
Yeah. I really like them, though.
So Sonny ranked at 15. So he was also on my side. His Cobbett, great guitar-toted riff. This song had me curious because it has a cool groove. Being dead last on this list is a little unfair. I agree, Sonny.
I do.
This song
agree.
blows.
It does not blow. Why'd you rank it? So, yeah, Dad, you had it ranked dead last. Why'd you rank it dead last?
Because it sucks. I hate Rage Against the Machine. I don't like it. I think it's terrible.
Well, you're wrong. I had it 16. So
If you picked like Bulls on Parade or that Don't Tell Me What the Fucking Do or whatever, it would have been nice.
I wanted to pick a song that you hadn't heard
That's the
before.
one I like.
Well,
Like
Yeah,
I didn't want
I
to just
can
pick the hits. I didn't want to pick "Killing in the Name."
then
or
just
Bulls
do
on
that
Parade.
at your own peril.
Okay, so yeah, that was my pick, and I'm dead last. So that's not boding well for me.
Pick 20.
There you go, Jenny. You're not dead last.
I feel really good about myself now.
See?
So number 24,
However,
we have Trickster. Play Rough. My guess was it was BC song. What about you, Jen?
I had BB.
BB.
I say BB.
You say BB.
I actually said Steve.
So it was.
You think I would pick a fucking shitty
it
song
was
like
BB.
that?
You like
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So who
Wait a minute. Trickster is lower than suicidal tendencies? You gotta be kidding me. You're all tone deaf. All of you.
Oh my god, everyone's gonna be threatened tonight.
I love this.
can see it.
So-
I picked the 16th.
So, yeah, BC had it at 16. Dad had it again. He was right on the money for these first two
24.
at 24. Why'd you pick it so low, Dad?
Because it sucks. BB, if you picked a song from their second album here, it would have been in the top 5. But that first Trickster album is crap.
Now, did you listen to the song, not the whole album?
No, I listened to the song. And there's
Good,
better
it's just
songs
that-
on the album.
They were like kids.
So
I think
Yes, sorry, BB. I know it is.
it could have been produced a little bit.
yeah, I had it.
They're all
At,
tone deaf.
And even Steve Brown says that because he had an interview with Steven on Growin Up Rock a couple
They
weeks
were
ago.
fucking kids.
And he said he wasn't happy with the production either on that.
They're
But-
only like
yeah.
I don't know. I had it at 8. So
Yeah,
I don't
you
know what
had
you
it
guys
at
are
8.
talking about.
8.
Sonny had it at 24 as well, and the overall rank was 24 with Sonny. Sonny commented, "I don't remember Trickster being this bad." Barutal.
Wow.
He ripped out with a new one. Yeah, I was at 22. I thought it just sounded weird to my ear. I don't know why. It didn't
It's
click.
Did I have
it's
it
the
the
production.
highest?
No, I had it.
No, he had it the highest.
I had it at 8.
Well, of course you did. It's your
BC
song.
had it higher than you. BC had it at 16. Okay, so number
I like
23.
Tough.
This one, I'm sure we know exactly whose this list is. Nothing Else Matters
Who picked that?
from Metallica. I thought it was Jen.
I thought
That's
it
a
was,
Jen.
I thought it was Jen.
That's absolutely a Jen, correct?
Yeah.
I'm 3 for 3. By
I'm
the
not
way.
I'm
even
also
going to
3 for
threaten
3.
you. I'm just going to say I'm disappointed in all of you.
I had it at 16.
Oh,
I understand your
What is
emotional
the love?
attachment to the song, Jen, but it doesn't make it any better for me.
I picked it low though.
I had it
Yeah.
at 16.
Yeah,
I
I had it at
agree.
22. Dan had it at 24.
no.
It's
Jen,
mellow.
what did
It's
you
a
have it
mood.
at?
No, Dan had it at 23.
Well, I have it at 1, obviously, because
damn
it
it.
is 1.
So
No.
far for...
But
No, it's
wait.
Nothing Else Matters. 1 is a different song from Metallica. No wonder
And
no
one-
wonder why you're so confused.
And actually,
guys,
one
let's-
is another shitty song that you picked
let's
tonight.
let's not talk
No.
over each other because the
Oh, yeah.
waveform is not doing well.
Okay.
So everybody just talk one at a time. Yeah, Nothing Else Matters. It looks like Dad rated it the lowest with BC at 23. You're 3 for 3 on ranking so far, which is interesting. Sonny ranked it at number 8, though. His is
Thanks,
the highest.
Sonny.
Besides yours, you ranked it at number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny goes classic. A little burnt out by the song, but you can't deny that the song is memorable.
If you picked The Unforgiven, it would have been way better.
But that's not memorable to me.
I know
And it
that.
has
I know.
no
Like I said,
meaning.
I understand your emotional attachment to it, but
Yes.
it still sucks.
And even though this is a no ballad 2020, I had to let it slide for this song.
Okay.
Just for
All right.
today.
So
That's why it's 23.
That's probably why we have the coronavirus, because
all
I said no ballot 2020.
That's
Nice
right.
going.
It's all my fault.
Jen fucked it up for everybody.
So the next song is one by Creed. I ranked it at dead last. I couldn't stand it. It was so preachy. And Scott Stapp's voice went right through me. BB, you ranked it at 24. I'm assuming it didn't hit you as well
No,
either.
for the same reason. Like I'm trying to think of some of the songs on the album. There's one song like halfway through is amazing. I think it's like "Pity for a Dime" or something. It starts off really slow, but after maybe like a minute or so, it is the best song in the album. So maybe if you picked that, it would have been a little bit higher.
And I'm assuming we all guessed Jen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
definitely
Oh, wait a
Jen.
minute. I had Beast. No. 4 for 4, righty.
I like.
Sonny ranked it at 22.
Thanks, Sonny.
Sorry, he ranked it at 19. He ranked it at 19.
Even better.
Okay, good.
I was thinking, I wonder why I haven't listened to Creed in a while. And then I heard this song and remembered why. Sonny's brutal with these
Sure.
picks. I
Once he
respect
gets to
him
my
for it. The next song, and I'm actually surprised this is ranked as low as it is. Interstate Love Song from STP, Stone Temple Pilots. I had it ranked at number 11. It was originally higher on my list, but then I moved it down a little bit. Jen had it ranked at 8. I was very surprised. Who did I have for this? It was Jen picking. I'm starting to think no by the look on your face. What is everybody else?
I wrote down Jen.
I put down you.
You picked on me? Dad, was it you?
It was me.
Oh my
I
God,
picked that song.
You picked it?
I
That's
did,
wild.
yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
I
That's-
think
Well,
BB.
throwing a curveball.
Yep.
That's interesting. Okay. Sonny ranked it at number 4. So
Wow.
Really?
he says, I always forget how much I really like STP. It's an absolute crime that the song is ranked in the bottom 5. I agree. BC, why'd you rank it so low? You ranked it at 24.
The song to me just is too blah.
Okay.
Like I love Sex Type Thing. That to me, that rocks.
Yeah. That's what
when
we'll be
just
talking
too.
about.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
too like.
Oh, son, train.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I even ranked it at 17.
You did rank it at 17. I like that song a lot. I think it's a great hit. It, like every time I listen to it, I'm instantly jamming to it. It's a really good STP song. Number 20, breaking out the last of the 20. Actually, it looks like One and Interstate Love Song were tied for 21, so they were kind of in the same boat. But number 20, You Can't Bring Me Down from Suicidal Tendencies, which is a fucking crime that it's rated this low.
Guess who picked that one?
I had it the
I
highest
know.
at number 3. Wow. So it looks like BC had it the second highest at 12, but it looks like BB had it the lowest at 25.
And
Why
it did
did
last.
Why did you? Why did you
Suicidal
do-
Tendencies is like that 90s band that is the most overrated thing ever.
Wow.
Like their music is great, but the singer is god awful horrible.
Wow.
And I really thought it was yours.
Nope, it was mine. It was my pick.
Sorry, Dylan.
No, it's
All right,
okay.
that's why I put it so low. I thought it was your dad's.
See? See that?
Sonny ranked it at 18. He says, Suicidal is hit and miss for me. This song is, if nothing else, unique. Boy, that's really disappointing. And here's one that'll sober everybody up. Sober by Tool at number 19. Definitely Steve that picked this one, is my guess. It looks like, BC, you ranked it the lowest at 25. Why'd you rank it low?
Because you gotta have the video going to it.
Okay.
You finally listened to Sober?
And I thought you picked it.
I did not pick it.
Damn.
Wow, it was Jen that picked it.
I didn't pick it.
Wow.
You picked it.
What?
No way. I would never.
I tried so hard to,
Wow.
you know,
I had
you guys
BB
to
down
do
for
different
it.
things.
Wow.
So no one guessed it was me.
It is a good tune, but
I had you down.
That's interesting.
I definitely.
No, I had Dylan down first.
Because there was an
'Cause I
episode
changed
that
it.
Dylan actually brought
'Cause
up
I
the
put down
song
you, I'm like,
to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Dylan picked it, so he's gonna make his dad listen to it.
Wow, that was a curveball from Jen. I have to
Wow.
say.
That is.
I had
job.
BB, yeah.
Sonny ranked it at dead last 25.
Thanks, Sonny.
He goes, wow, all caps. Why does anyone listen to Tool? Really bad.
What is anybody listening to?
That was a shocker.
That was my
that was a curveball.
my first wrong guess.
Yeah. The next song at number 18 is "Keep the Faith" by Bon Jovi. I had that ranked second to last. It's so long and it's so just one note. I guessed it was Jen. She had it ranked the highest at 4, so I would be surprised if it wasn't Jen. Dad ranked it number 6. Why'd you rank it so high, Dad?
Because I like it. It's good. It's a good song.
Oh, you picked it. Holy shit.
You picked that?
Another curveball.
Wow. Interesting.
I knew if it
Very,
wasn't
very
me, it had to be
interesting.
Steve.
Huh.
That is a good song.
It is. I like it.
I do too.
Yeah, Sonny ranked it 7. He goes a little preachy, but John Bon Jovi knows how to write great songs. BC, and Dylan are just John Bon Jovi haters. Yeah, it's just too long. It just drags out for me. I don't know.
I like it.
It actually grew on me.
The Killer Bees had it both at 21, so that was interesting. You guys were simpatico.
I guess it didn't grow that much.
Well, this is what happens. You wanted the list so early, and then you listen to all these songs. I listened to this list probably 10 times.
It's like anything. It's good.
After I submit the list, I'm like, boy, this song's really grown.
We'll put an asterisk next to that one.
First, how many are we doing for this first half?
Go to 11.
Go to 11. Okay.
To 11.
So number 17. This is a song that I actually expected to be lower down, so I was very surprised that it made it this high. Welcome to Paradise from Green Day. Off of their Dookie album, I believe.
It's called Dookie for a reason.
Okay. So I ranked it the highest. Jen ranked it the second highest at number 9. Jen, why'd you rank it so high?
I love Green Day, but that is another band I never would have thought of as rock, heavy metal, whatever. I always thought of them as more alternative. But Green Day, I think, is awesome. I love Green Day.
I didn't mind it. I ranked it.
Yeah, you ranked it 11.
11.
Well, yeah. Tell me the thinking behind that.
Did I rank it 11?
You ranked it number 11, according to this.
Oh, okay.
I have the official list here, so.
Okay, I had it down. I have it on my list as 12, but I liked it. It was
The bass is good in
It was
it.
cool. It was a fun song.
Again, the Killer Bees are simpatico at 22 for this one.
CBC, we're dead on, boy.
Dead on wrong.
Sonny ranked it at 21 himself, and he goes, just too punk for me.
Whose song was it?
That was my song.
Dylan picked it.
Yes.
Now, come on,
Doing
guys.
pretty good here.
Dylan.
Okay.
I got 3 out of 5 Dylans.
So the next song, number 16, is Lad and Sin from Wild Side.
What?
Yeah, looks like, let's see.
BC, there's no love at this table for you, man.
BC and BB had it pretty high up at 6 and 7. Steve ranked it at 22. Why'd you rank it so low?
Because I like the end part of the song, but the first part is just too much shit to get through to get to the build up. The shitty part isn't worth the payoff at the end.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, BC.
Me and Jen were pretty close. Jen at 16, I had it at number 18. Sonny had it at 13. Song has some qualities that I really like. I need to check out more Wild Side.
That's right, Sonny.
See?
That's right.
That's the first time I ever heard of them, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
They came out that time where everything was coming out and it was just too much.
That was yours, right? Obviously, right, BC?
Oh, okay.
I'm doing pretty good with my guesses here, let me just say.
I'm actually doing really bad.
Doing really bad.
I have one wrong guess so far.
The next song, number 15, Taking Me Down from Hardline.
This one threw me.
Jesus Christ, you guys. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with
BB
you
had it the highest.
Of course I did. It's amazing.
I had that correct. Gordon guessed correct.
No.
I guessed BC, so that was wrong.
Nope.
I guess BC too.
BC actually didn't like it at number 18, but Jen ranked it the lowest at 22.
Terrible.
I had it
Jen,
at
why'd
17.
you rank it so low?
I like it.
Well,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't really. Wait, I probably have notes. I got preoccupied.
That's not good enough. Especially
I
when
have
it's
to go back and
mine.
listen to it.
We need a
I'm sorry.
recount. We
That's
need
like a non-vote.
Sorry.
You know what? We're gonna delete this episode. We're gonna start again because Jen's got to do more homework.
Dad, you had it the second highest at number 10. What'd you like about the
See,
song?
right? It's a good song. See, right?
How did I write this? Did I have it? I don't know.
This is the list that Sonny gave me, so
Okay,
He can't lie.
The list don't lie.
Yeah.
I
It's
must
right
have.
there.
I don't know.
Been drinking. When did you put that list up?
No, you know what? This is. I actually did do a different list. I redid it, but I didn't type it out. I liked it because that's why this is my original list, and I had it at. I had it at 17.
So
But
you
then you're
But
like,
then I
man, this
listened
is
to it.
so
I'm
good.
like, this song is good. So I reevaluated.
Sonny also thinks it's super good. He put it at number 3.
See,
And it was,
I knew Pooni had a good ear for music.
and with Sonny,
like that.
it was ranked 8 overall. So Sonny raised the bar a bit. He says super underrated album, a real hidden gem. Number 13. These next two are tied for 13. We'll go with the first one, Forever from Skid Row. I guessed it was Jen, but I was wrong.
You
BB put it
guys.
number 1 with the bullet.
What song is it?
Forever, Skid Row.
Who picked it?
Was it you?
Oh, BB picked that one?
That's the best song on the whole list. I don't know what you. There's something wrong with you guys.
Dad put it.
I don't know who you guys are, but
Well, Jen was more on your side. She had it the second highest besides you at 11. So
I like
your number one really vaulted it up.
I figured Dylan would be right on the coattails of his Skid Row kick. This was never released.
But here's the thing, though.
There's a reason why.
That's why I didn't know it, but I like it.
So I rated it at 20, and here's the reason why I rated it at 20.
Okay.
When I had sent the list into Sonny, I said, let me know if there are any artists that doubled up, if I doubled up with anybody. And I doubled up with an artist that we'll be talking about a little later on, and I doubled up with Skid Row. So I was pissed off that Monkey Business didn't make it on the list, and this song did. So I like spite ranked it a little
Spite ranked it.
I would have ranked Monkey Business.
You
really
said
high.
Spite.
You ranked it the least, though, Dad, at 21. Why'd you rank it so low?
I don't like it. I think it's terrible. I think there's a reason why it wasn't on an album, number one. Number two, it's too run-of-the-mill. It's just like, blah.
Okay.
Like you BC's blah. It was blah for me. It had
Dracula.
nothing that did grab me. Nothing that grabbed me in that one.
There's no takes. There was no takes.
Even though I thought it was Jen's. That's how bad I thought it was.
I thought it was Jen's too.
Ha! I
There's no
told
take.
you. I was going to shock you.
You're right. Shock the people. There's not. There's no.
Sonny was pretty close with you, Dad. He ranked it at 20. He goes, just feel like Sebastian is trying too hard to say this shitting song with a great vocal. Basically tried to polish a turd.
Wow.
That was brutal. Okay, so the next song that was tied at 13, Red Line from King Cobra. I think I got this one wrong, too. Yep, I guessed my dad, and it wasn't Dad.
BC picked that one.
I picked it.
It was BB.
Really?
I picked
picked
BC too.
Oh, no
Why are
shit.
you picking me for King
I
Cobra?
think all my songs are done, and we're like,
I had it at number 9, so I had it higher up. So it looks like Jen ranked it the lowest at 23. Why'd you rank it so low? Were you not paying
She
attention?
never heard of it. She got to do her homework.
It wasn't bad, but if I listened to it a few more times, it might grow on me a little bit better.
Probably at least to like
Okay.
number 5.
I
For
don't.
sure.
No.
I figured that was you for sure.
Yeah.
Dad, you ranked it at 12. I ranked it at 9.
I like it. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good
I like
too.
it. I love Carmine's drums on there. Paul Sortino singing. It's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I was way done.
Sonny also ranked it at 12. But yeah,
Way down.
BC ranked it at 19.
No, I mean, there's so much.
Horrible.
There's so many good tunes.
19. All right, I'm putting that in mental note for 19.
See,
Maybe after you reevaluate after this episode, BB, maybe you will start sticking it to BC instead of me every fucking episode.
Okay.
Just saying.
Sonny also ranked it at 12, along with Steve. The first time I've ever heard the song. I bought the CD so I could hear the rest. Pretty good stuff. That was a good compliment from Sonny Pooni.
Sure.
Who's been ripping all these songs a new one. So it's that's something at least.
Yeah.
Number 12, and this one I was very surprised how high it made it on this list. Alive from Pearl Jam.
Why? That's good.
Jen ranked it at number 3. Why'd you rank it so high?
I love Pearl Jam. They are on my bucket list, so I'm sorry, BB, because you made that promise. You have to take me to see Pearl Jam whenever they come around. But that is a great song. I love it. I really don't have much more to say, but I love the song.
Let me comment on this
I
song.
go
even
ahead.
put it higher than some of my own songs.
Yeah, Dad, you ranked it at number 7.
I, honest to God, had this song ranked number 1.
Wow.
I swear to God, I had this song ranked number 1. But the reason I put it down to number 7 was, I'm like, I'll be damned if on my fucking podcast I have a Pearl Jam song be fucking number 1. Because I thought everybody would fucking love it, and it would be number 1. So that's the only reason I put it. I literally had this song as number 1. The song is great.
Is it your song?
It's got a great
It was
feel
my
to
song.
it. It's got the solo in it is
Really?
fucking fantastic.
Solo's great.
Listen to that solo in there. It's very Ace Frehley, Strange Ways-ish.
Yeah. Well, they're like Mike McCready's a
He's
very
a big Ace guy.
Kiss fan.
That album's
So
Yes.
that was my spike pick.
after that.
It's interesting because it was my pick, but I ranked it the lowest at 19.
That's really
So
weird.
I tanked my own pick.
I tanked your own pick.
The Killer Bees again, Simpatico at 17.
17. BC were right on.
Really?
Whew. It's a perfect song for the 90s. It's just,
That's a good album. I love that
It's a
album.
great album.
We're going to be talking about that album.
You know what? I think I really liked it because I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't. And
Yeah.
it was like, ooh.
Like, I
forgot
love
really
Porch.
liked this.
I love Porch on that
Porch
album.
is
It's so
great.
fast.
Wygo is
great.
fantastic.
When that came out, it was, of course, it was different,
Well,
but it was good.
let's
Yeah, we'll save our
we'll
discussion
talk
on
about that another time. That album.
So Sonny ranked it at 16. He goes, it's a great melody and memorable song. I'd rank it higher if Pearl Jam had a better singer.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Oh, I Spaghetti. He has a distinct voice.
Jen's got some Sonny hatred going today.
No, I love Sonny, but come on, really?
Okay, so number 11.
Who picked that?
It was me.
Okay, all right, I was ready.
Yeah, that was, I mean, come on. Number 11, we're chanting Freedom for the Klansman from Iron Maiden. I thought for sure it was BC's pick, but I think I'm wrong, judging by the rankings, because it looks like Jen had it at number 2 overall. Jen, was it your pick?
It was my pick.
That was your pick?
I had Dylan down. I had
you
Dylan
down.
for that pick.
I
Yeah.
would have picked.
I
I
had
different
Steve
song.
down because
I
I'm like,
had Steve
BC's not going to pick a Blaze Bailey.
Blaze Bailey.
But he's always talking about the Klansman.
I love that song, but
Wow, another shocker from
Yeah,
Jen.
BC ranked it second highest at number 9.
Jen's like Steel Panther with the fucking shocker tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, Dad, you had it ranked the lowest at 20, besides Sonny. Why did you rank it so low?
Because, and I'm a
Blaze
huge Iron
Bill.
Maiden fan, because Blaze
Bill.
Bill, if
Blaze
it
Bill.
was, even though it came out in 2001 or 2002, if it was like the live Rock in Rio one with Bruce singing it, it would be better. But it's, even all the songs here, it's an oddball sound compared to everything else on here. I love the song, but there's ones I like better, and I like Bruce singing it better.
I do like Bruce singing it better too, but still,
Wow, I was shocked that was
shocking to people.
I definitely had Dylan down for that.
Yeah, it was Jen. Sonny ranked it at 22.
But I should have known.
This could be one of my least favorite Maiden songs ever, and remember, Maiden is one of my top 10 bands of all time. So that's
Blaze
pretty.
Bailey
he doesn't
factor.
like
because Blaze
freedom.
Bailey, that's
It's
why.
the, it's the Blaze Bailey factor.
So
It's all right.
Okay, so
Sorry.
that was numbers 11 through 25. We're gonna cover the top 10 after a break, but before we do, Jen is gonna lead us into our hidden gems with her song that she picked.
Yeah, I almost forgot what it was. I had to ask Steve.
I wish you did.
So I picked. Why do I have a different song written down? I picked Candlebox, Far Behind. Right? That's what I picked.
Yeah.
So Far Behind was my song that I loved in high school. I put it in my yearbook as my favorite song. And I didn't even know until I started reading about it that it was actually about Seattle group Mother Love Bone, the
Yeah,
singer.
Mother Love Bone.
Yeah. He, they actually wanted the first lyric to say "Now Andy" instead of "Now Maybe," and it's about heroin that destroyed his life. Never even knew that. I thought it was like some love song, but
Yeah.
I used to love Far Behind. Played it over and over and over until everyone got sick of it. Kind of like you guys, right?
And Mother Love
I
Bone
didn't have to listen to
basically.
it over and over to think it sucked.
Mother Love Bone was basically the genesis of both Pearl Jam and Soundgarden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
But
See,
so that's
we're
what I picked it.
educational here, Jen.
Thank you so much
No
for
problem.
helping me with one of my
We're just like beer
favorite
drinkers.
songs. Far Behind
See,
is
something
like
soaks in
ranked in
once in a
my
while.
top 5 favorite songs ever.
All right. So play it away, Dylan.
They're great live.
Now maybe I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends that stand around you watch you crumble as you fall to the ground. And then someday your friends that stand beside as you were flying, oh, you were flying oh so high. But then someday people look at you, they're what they call their own, they watch you suffer. Yeah, here you're going home. And then someday we can take our time to brush the leaves aside so you can reach us. Hey, but you left me far behind. Now maybe
We are back for our hidden gems, and we will start this week with BB.
All right. Before we record it, we're talking about our buddy Girth, who had a little procedure done recently. So hopefully Girth is quickly on the mends. We used to hang out and drink all the time in the 90s, and one of his favorite bands for the 90s was 7 Mary 3.
Ooh.
In 1995, they released the album American Standard with the ass-kicking song Water's Edge. Fantastic 90s, awesome, heavy, grungy, rocky song. Fantastic, and just wanted to dedicate that to our buddy Girth, and hopefully he's quick on the recovery, and hopefully get down to the water's edge soon.
Absolutely. Cheers for Girth.
Cheers to Girth.
Cheers for Girth. All right, Jen, what do you got for us?
I have Harvey Danger Flagpole Sitta. Do you guys know that?
Yep. No, that's
It's
a great
on
song.
a format. I knew you were going to say
You know
that.
what?
It's a good song, though.
When Dylan says it's out of format, it's out of
It's
format.
out of
format.
It's a good song, though.
It's not really
That's
cool.
the paranoia. Everybody's coming to get me.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not sick, but I'm not well. You know that song.
Look at Steve's face.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
Steve's like, what is it called? I'll just write it down.
BC, please rescue us, please. I'm sorry. Talk about your song, Jen.
The only thing I want to say is back in the day, I used to be a band groupie. I don't know, imagine that. I used to follow the Quake around all over the place, and they used to play this song.
I was gonna say you weren't a band groupie for Harvey Danger.
No, but this song was just so much fun. They would play at the end of the second set, and we'd all get together, start dancing, jumping around. I guess it's a rock song.
They name check Rage Against the Machine in the song.
Yeah.
That's not helping. All right, BC,
All right.
Save us. Now you can save us.
Now save us.
Again, when I shuffle playing through shit, and then this kept coming up in a few ones I had. American Bombshell, they're called. The album is called Tattooed and Bruised. Came out in 2019, so it's not that old. It has just a rock feel like Junkyard, because Steve just said Junkyard. I said, nope. Just a straightforward rock, nothing fancy. Just tapping your foot.
All right, Dylan, what do you got?
My hidden gem is a song off of the soundtrack for Bill and Ted Face the Music, the threequel of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I did not pick the Weezer song, Dad, so don't worry. I picked an original song from Mastodon called Rufus Lives. Rufus is the character that was played by George Carlin, of course. I'm assuming he's not in this movie since George Carlin's been dead for years, but the title Rufus Lives makes me think otherwise. But it's a great song. Mastodon is always kicking ass, so check it out if you haven't. Plus, it looks like there's some songs from the Wild Stallions themselves at the end of the album. So,
all right, BC, I got some news for you too. American Bombshell was literally my hidden gem last week.
Was it?
Yeah, same album.
I was gonna say that sounded
familiar, but you weren't here, so that's all right. That's how
You're
good it is.
forgiven then.
And I literally said it was like a Junkyard type band.
Yeah.
So great minds think alike. What can I fucking tell you? And my hidden gem this week, mine's a video that's on YouTube. It's from the Collabor Jam. It's called that guy. Hang on, I got a picture out here. That Phil DeMille does it. That's in the band with the BMPD guys.
Yes.
With Mike Portnoy and those guys. And it's the song Assault Attack with our own Graham Bonnet that we did an interview with in our bonus episode. It's Graham Bonnet on vocals, Joey Temstra on drums, that Dremmel's guy's wife Marta on keyboards, Joey Vera on bass from Armored Saint, Mike Temstra on guitar, and Phil DeMille on guitar. Great version of Assault Attack, the song from the only album that Graham Bonnet was on for MSG. Great version of it. The vocals are great. You got to see Joey Vera playing bass on the song, BC. Fucking fantastic. So check it out. It's on YouTube. So there's our hidden gems. I got Collabor Jam number 2, Assault Attack for myself. Dylan's got the Bill and Ted song from Mastodon, Rufus Lives. BB has 7 Mary 3, American Standard, the song Water's Edge. BC has the awesome American Bombshell, Tattooed and Bruised, and Jen has Harvey Wallbanger something.
Harvey
Danger.
Danger.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Harvey Danger.
No respect.
No respect here.
I think if you listen to it, you'll.
Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitta.
I think
What
you
Dylan
know.
said.
All right, let's get back to the rankings, Dylan.
Okay, number 10. This is the first song of an artist that we have 2 songs from, I believe the same album too. The song "Sister of Pain" from Vince Neil. What is the one lyric? Poker in the rear. And
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
That's the reason why I ranked it lower than I originally had, because that lyric is so fucking cheesy. But I did not rank it last. Jen ranked it at number 18. Why'd you rank it so low, Jen?
A Vince Neil song, Jen? Really?
I didn't really get into it too much.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like him without the band.
See, this one
Album's fucking fantastic.
This one was a crapshoot for me because I knew that Stephen BC definitely picked the Vince Neil songs, and it was figure out who did this one. I predict that Dad picked this one.
That's what I picked.
Which song is it?
Sister of Pain.
I did pick that one.
Yes.
I picked that. Yeah.
Finally.
And actually, those songs are, the other song is, they're 1 and 2 on the album.
Yeah. And Dad, you ranked it the highest at number 3. Sonny ranked it at number 10. He goes, this song could have been released by Crew, which I absolutely agree with. It does feel like a lost Motley Crue
Right, and that's
song.
why I was surprised that Jen didn't like it. And Steve Stevens absolutely tears it up, not only on that song, on that whole album.
I love the chorus, the sister, sister of pain. Vince had great musicians on this album, so Sonny agrees with you on that too. Number 9, we have somebody that we just interviewed, Don Dokken, from his band Dokken, Maddest Hatter. Oh, it looks like BB and BC yet again. The Killer Bees, Simpatico, picking number 5 for the song. They were the highest ranked. So why'd you guys pick it so high?
That's fucking cracking song.
It's fucking Red Beach.
Red Beach, damn.
You know, thank God Don got Lynch out of there and put Red Beach in there for an album.
So there was a no more reimagined albums.
Yeah, like the Maddest Hatter and Erase the Slate on that album.
Erase the
Fucking
Slate.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. Jen, you had it dead last. Why'd you?
Lord and baby Jesus.
See, and that fucked up the rankings too, because that would have been in the top 3 probably if Jen didn't rank it last.
I ranked it 15.
I hate Dokken.
Actually.
Hate them.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't. It probably still would have been.
It
would have been top 5.
you heard that?
If Jen
I
didn't
like-
rank it that low.
No.
I like the chorus.
I listened to
It's
the
just
song.
it doesn't feel like the rest of the song meshes with the. Yeah, okay. It was Dad that picked it. That's
I can't
interesting.
even- I can't even get
I
into
wanna. Did I say?
Oh, I did pick.
And you pick fucking Harvey Wallbanger for a fucking gem.
I
Really?
picked BB. Picked it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Sonny ranked it at number 11.
Shame.
He said, I don't listen to a lot of Dokken after Dysfunctional, but this song is one I go back to every once in a while. So he enjoys it. Number 8, the other song from Vince Neil, Look in Her Eyes. I picked BC for this one
Me
because it was
too.
between Steve and
BC.
BC. It looks like everybody was mostly around the same wavelength. BC ranked it, of course, number 4. But
Listen to that solo.
me and you, Dad, were simpatico at number 13. Jen, besides Sonny, ranked it the lowest at 15. Why'd you rank it there, Jen?
Just because the other songs were better that I have up higher, but I do really like this one.
BC, I don't understand. All of her songs that she's ranking are lower. I don't understand. I think she's bringing down your average.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me being the
I
top.
did on
That's
purpose.
right. She's bringing BC down.
Bring me down.
Although you picked it at number 12.
I did.
Which, I mean, that's still pretty deep. Like, there's a
Not
lot of
too
good
shallow.
songs.
It's in the top
Yeah.
50%.
Because, like, I would say
Good song.
maybe, for me, the bottom 5 are the only ones that I really disliked. Everything else I enjoyed for the most part. Sonny ranked it at 17, so he ranked it the lowest out of everybody. The melody in the song is not great, but the guitar, wow. No way that this song is better. No, wait. Yeah, no, better than Sister of Pain. I agree.
I think so too.
Oh wait, no, I don't agree. I had Sister of Pain higher than this. That's interesting.
Yeah,
See? I think you had them mixed up.
Yeah. Oh,
Shuffle.
It's okay. Number 7, little Sammy Hagar, High Hopes. Yeah, okay, good. I think I got this pick right. I thought it was BB. It was either BB or Jen.
It was mine.
The
It was
two
my
Sammy.
Was it yours,
fans.
BB?
It was mine.
I was going to
That was my
say.
pick for Jen. Have you ever heard that song?
I did.
Okay.
Of course I did. It's Sammy.
So-
You never know. It
That's
was
why I
one
thought
of
she
those
picked it.
unreleased
I was
songs
torn
that
between the
It's from the Unboxed album.
was
right?
unboxed. Yep.
Yeah, I have that album
So,
somewhere.
It actually opens the album.
BC had it the highest ranked at number 2.
Love those.
BC, that a boy.
Wow.
BB
I
picked
don't
it at number 9. Jen picked it at 5.
You don't like it?
Me and Dad had it towards the lower end. Dad put it at 16. I put it
16.
at 23.
23.
You're a lord, Dylan.
It just
Jeez.
it sounded I was waiting for it to get somewhere, I think, but it just
Doesn't
stayed
quite
at
make
the
it.
one gear, and I don't know. Sonny, however, really loved it.
Of course.
Put it at number 2.
Well, he likes Sammy. He's with me.
He says, great pick. The original Sammy songs on this release were great. And if you've never heard Sammy before, this compilation album would make you fall in love with them.
I think so.
With Sonny's average, it would have been number 5. So would have been very high up. Sorry I ranked it so low.
I'm going to go Dylan.
I'm not. I wish I put it in the 20s now. If I knew BB picked it, it would have been 24.
You think I picked it?
He got the sympathy pick.
So I shocked you again?
You did.
I knew it was either BB or Jen. I just had a feeling. Number 6, Eat the Rich from Aerosmith. This is interesting. Because,
I had no fucking clue.
what was everybody's guess?
I guess Jen.
Jen, what did you guess?
You.
Guess me, BC. What'd you
I
guess?
said BB.
And I
It was
said
me.
And I said
really?
BC.
Really?
See?
I love Get a Grip. It's such a good album.
It is.
No, wait. Yeah, I have Jen then.
Yeah. It's very interesting because everybody kind of ranked it in the mid-teens, but I ranked it at number 2, so I single-handedly brought this one up.
It's good though.
But it looks like
Did number 10.
BB and Dad had it tied at 15. So why do you guys rank it so low? What problem do you have with Aerosmith?
I don't. I actually had that at.
It doesn't matter with your original
I
pick.
had it at 10, but I moved it down because there were a couple ones that jumped ahead, like the Hardline song and stuff like that. I like it though.
It is a good tune. It's just
I like that.
just
Take
one of
your
those
great poupon, my friend, and shove it up your ass.
It's just like you're so used to hearing it. Like there's days I want to hear like something deeper from
What?
from.
What radio station are you listening to that Eat the Rich is playing on? I want to listen to that.
That's one of their
I
popular
haven't heard that in a
songs.
long time.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
The intro alone
I didn't
is
say it was bad.
fantastic. Sonny ranked it at number 9. He said, catchy melody. This is the kind of Aerosmith I can tolerate. Oh, Sonny.
Yeah, he's not a big Aerosmith guy.
Okay, number 5. Inside Out, but not the Eve 6 song. Warrant. This one was number 5. Who did I have pick? I had BB picked for it. But it looks like
That's
it
a
was
BC song.
BC.
What?
That's BC's album.
That surprised me. Jed ranked it at number 20. Why'd you rank it so low, Jed?
I'm sorry. Let me see if I have a note.
Look for some notes.
You know,
I suggest you.
I'm the one who brought it down.
I really like Warren, and I think that I really don't know the song too well, so I kind
Well,
of
because it's not I Saw Red and it's not Cherry Pie.
I don't like
and-
I Saw Red or Cherry Pie, actually.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Dad, it looks like you, besides the picker of the song, ranked it the highest at number 4. Why'd you rank it there?
It rocks. The fucking song is fantastic.
It broke my top 10. It's number 10.
It rocks. There's not much more I
I'm
can say
the one
about
who fucked
fucking
you up.
accent.
Yeah, you have it at 13. Well, Jen was the
Well,
one.
I did.
The
yeah,
Jen was
it
the one
me.
that did it.
My
But
note BC was heavy as fuck for Warren. I should have ranked it higher.
well, if Sonny was on this episode, it would have been number 10 because he ranked at 23.
Whoa.
He goes,
Sonny, seek help.
He goes, I like Warrant. At times I love Warrant. This song makes me hate Warrant. The vocal melody is complete shit. Top 5, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
What the hell? I'm sad for you, Pooni.
That was interesting.
You're working too hard,
What
Pooni.
album is that on?
She probably never even heard of the album.
I probably didn't. But I want to know if it's on the one with Once Bitten, Twice Shy, because that's the only
That's
one I ever
great
really
work.
That's not even. That's
Oh,
not
God,
right.
I'm sorry. Wrong band.
Say Cherry Pie just to get yourself out of the gutter.
Stop.
Sorry.
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
It is not the
It
same.
is
It's
not.
not Cherry Pie.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's my favorite Warren song.
the next 2 songs tied for number 3. The first one, Rock the House from Pretty Maids. Looks like the highest person to rank it, besides the person who picked it, was BB. BB, why did you...
I picked it at 3 BC because Ronnie Aiken's vocals on this is so awesome, and the keyboards mixed in with the guitar is definitely top 3 material.
Oh, interesting. Dad ranked it at number 5, which is also higher than BC's rank. And I ranked it number 8, so I was pretty close with you on yours. Jen ranked it 21. Why'd you rank it so low, Jen?
I'm sorry. It's only because I don't really know them, but I really like the song, and I think it would be a great song for like a couple
I can't believe
band
she
to
put
play.
Suicidal Tendencies above that song.
No,
BC.
I didn't. Suicidal Tendencies was 20. 4. For me.
Yeah, she ranked Suicidal
Yeah.
Tendencies second to last.
But
so.
I did like it. It's just that I like the other stuff better because I know them better.
Okay.
You gotta get out of. I know it better. You gotta move on.
I know.
This
I
just
need
means
to
you gotta
play
listen
them
to it more.
I do have to play them more.
They got tons of albums.
Do they?
You would love their later stuff.
So it was BC's pick.
Sorry, B.
Did I have that? Let's
didn't.
see. I thought it was Dad. Fuck. It's always a coin toss, and I always lose
It's
it.
definitely tough for you because you don't know which one
I
of
know.
us.
That's what I mean. Like it's like a rock
You
paper
throw a
scissors.
dart at it.
Yeah. Sonny ranked it number 6.
So he probably put it up there pretty good.
He said this is the type of song that makes you want to hear more Pretty Maids. Great right out of the gate. I agree. It is a really good song. It was ranked a little higher for me, but then I like there were other songs that picked it that moved it down a little bit. The next song, Sex Type Thing from Stone Temple Pilots. I had thought that this was BB's pick. I ranked it number 1. I fucking love this song. It's got the perfect simple groove to it. It's catchy. And it's not BB.
And then it's definitely not you. Then
It's not me. Looks like it was Jen's pick.
Really?
She broke the top 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Yeah.
I didn't help you with it though.
Yeah, Jen ranked it 7. BB ranked it 19. Why'd you rank it so low?
I'm so sick of hearing it. I grew up in the 90s and I'm just so sick of hearing it.
That's a great song.
Look at the eyes. Look at the
BC and Steve ranked it similar.
You know what?
8 and 9.
I thought the A in the corner got our ass kicked before. I'm probably next with that one.
Looks like Sonny was in agreement with me. He ranked it number 1.
Ooh.
He goes, one of my favorite songs of all time, period. It would have. It's a great song. It's a fantastic song. It was a good pick for this list. We're getting to the top 2, everybody.
I'm still shocking you guys, aren't I?
Shock the
Got in
people.
the top.
Couple.
Woo.
Shock the people.
Number 2, buoyed by his own pick, I'm guessing, seeing as it's how it's ranked. No More Tears from Ozzy Osbourne. Dad, you ranked it number 1. Is it your pick?
It is my pick.
Ooh.
Shocker.
I ranked it number 4, so I was up there too.
Didn't have me down for that?
I had
I
Jen
did.
down for that.
I knew it was
I
him.
had Steve.
As soon as he said "fuck," I forgot Perry Mason was in this era. I knew it was your pick. Yeah, you ranked it.
Did you have
ranked it
Steve
number
for
1.
this, BC?
I had Steve originally for it, then I crossed it up and put it for you.
I put Jen.
Really?
Really?
Let me look at my original
Sorry.
notes.
Jen ranked it the last at 13, but still pretty high up.
Yeah.
I ranked it number 1 because of the build in the song.
It is a good song. Like, it's in my top 4, so I really loved it. So you ranked it number 5. You said Unbearded Zach. The guitar is absolutely bananas on this album. That's for sure.
I wish I got to see them back in the day.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to see him at all, honestly.
It's true.
We got to see the last tour.
With Bearded Zach.
Yeah.
And then the number 1 song,
Really?
drum roll please, Don't De-Rock Me from Tesla. I absolutely knew right out of the gate this was BC's song.
yeah.
Like, he talks about this album all the fucking
Love
time.
this album. It's one.
That was the one pick. I saw the list. I go, that's BC's song.
If you don't count their debut album, this is one of their greatest albums.
BC picked it as number 1. Dad, you picked it at number 2. Why'd you pick it so high?
Probably besides Coming At You Live, my favorite Tesla song.
I ranked it at number 5, so I agree. Jen, you ranked it at 17.
Yeah.
Why'd you put it?
I like Tesla. I did not like that song.
Hey,
Dear Lord.
you would have been number 1 if she ranked that a little higher.
Yeah. I don't,
Boy,
whatever.
oh boy.
That's-
He is
I
number
just
1.
didn't
That is
like
number
it.
1.
This is the number 1 pick.
Oh,
I saw them in
Why'd you think I asked for the drum roll?
Okay, duh. Okay.
The song ripped
I wasn't
you
paying
out. How you
attention.
not?
Yeah, I had it too.
I think
There's
there's many other songs that are better.
BB, you ranked it at number 2.
Yeah. Frank Hannon's guitar work in that is just crazy.
Sorry.
As Sonny said for Unbearded Zach, it's crazy bananas.
Crazy bananas.
So, Sonny's comments, he ranked it 14. It's okay because it's Tesla, not a song I would listen to on the dorm. And when I saw this land at number 1, I threw up my lunch.
That's because you had Taco Bell.
Okay, guys, so that was our list, but it looks like Sonny showed the average rank of each person. So I'll go from the person who ranked the lowest to the person who ranked the highest. Does everybody? First off, let's guess. Who do you think the lowest came in? Who do you think the highest came in?
I think Jenn was the lowest and BC was the highest.
Okay. BC.
Probably Jenn the lowest. I was thinking Steve does. No, because Steve.
Okay. Jen.
I think BB was the lowest.
What?
And I'm going with Steve was the highest.
Okay. And BB.
I am the lowest, and BC is the highest.
Okay, so here we go. The lowest at an average rank of 14.64%, or 14.64, is me.
You.
Yep. Though next up at 14 is Jen. So it was by
Pretty close.
0.6.
Pretty close.
At third lowest, third place, BB at 13.84. So we're
close.
It's pretty close. In second at 12.64 is Steve, meaning that BC had the highest average rank at 9.88.
9.8.
9.88.
I figured it had to be.
Play that
I figured it had
louder.
to be BC.
988.
And it looks like he also broke down songs picked by year, and the year that was picked the most was 1992. There were 6 picks from that year, and then the lowest years were 95 and 96, where no picks were available. And I just out of curiosity, let's see if I could I do this easily. So if we're going by like overall rank with Sonny, the lowest song was, it looks like "Play Rough" by Trickster and "Bomb Track" Rage Against the Machine. And the highest song was still "Don't Do Rock Me" with Tesla. Okay, so if you had to first go around, how many songs did everybody get right? Everybody tally them up real quick. I had 7 correct.
I had 16.
That is what I had. I had 16.
I had 8.
8.
I had 12 correct.
12. So you
I
guys...
had all BC's right, but you guys fucked me. Jen and BB fucked me up.
BC and BB screwed
So,
me.
yet again, I come in last at the lowest.
I struck out on BB big time. I had 1 out of BB's 5.
Yeah, BB threw me for a loop
It's
on a
all
couple.
My picks were to confuse you.
If I stayed,
Except for Creed, apparently. and Metallica. Every song that I wanted to pick was from 1989, so it missed the cutoff.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, let's go around. Why did you guys pick the songs that you did? Like, what was your thought process behind it? We'll start with BB.
I kind of wanted to, throw curveballs, but I also wanted to pick something for each one of you in a way. Like the Skid Row was for Dylan, the Sammy Hagar was for Jen,
That was so nice.
the King Cobra was for BC, the Hardline was for Steve. It was kind of like one of those I knew you guys listened to these groups, so it was kind of like a mixed bag because I didn't know what to pick, but and plus going that deep, it kind of threw you guys off a little bit.
So, well, how did you go about your rankings?
Kind of like everybody else. What do you mean by your rankings? Like how I rank the songs?
Yeah.
Probably I ranked them the how I would actually listen to them, because I put that Suicidal Tendencies at 25. I won't listen to that song ever again. But Forever from Skid Row, I put number 1. I would probably listen to that every day of my life.
Okay.
It's crazy. I don't know what you guys are.
Dad, what about you?
I picked my songs. I picked songs that I liked. With the exception of the Stone Temple Pilots song, because I wanted to fuck everybody up by picking a song like that.
You did.
Yeah.
In how I ranked them, what I did was I wrote it on a paper 1 to 25, and as I went through them, I did my bottom 7. I'm like, okay, that song's definitely in the bottom portion, and then I did my top probably 7 as well, and then in between I just kind of shuffled them around, and a couple of them, like I said, moved up, like the Hardline song that I had that way down, and then that I listened to that moved up. The King Cobra song that was way down, that moved way up. And actually, Jen, the Creed song, I had that second to last, and then that moved up into the teens.
Wow.
Because it actually kind of grew on me a little bit.
What? Can you say that again?
No, once was enough. You could hit
Replay?
rewind.
Yeah, all right.
And like I said, the only other thing I did is I did the Spite pick. Alive should have been number 1 on my list, but I couldn't take the risk that it would be the top song in this list.
Wow.
BC, how did you pick your songs and rank the others.
For the 5 that I picked, it was harder than I thought it would be because there's a lot of good shit that came out in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it was the end of the heyday of, say, the music we grew up on. But so I guess songs that I put these on, it's just still timeless music to me. And then the 25, the way I came up with the list, I just kept listening to it, and I sat down and said, everything's a mood thing with me. So, hey, I might have picked something at 8, which tomorrow might be number 1. But for the most part, I picked up what I would listen to over and over and over, up and on down to like the last 5, believe it or not. That's how I don't know, just what would I like to listen to over and over.
How about you, Jen?
Same thing. I kind of picked them as memories from the 90s, The only thing that wasn't a memory from the 90s was Iron Maiden, but I swapped that out. Did Sonny write down what I swapped that out with?
He did not.
I can't remember what it was, but it was a terrible pick, and you guys would have definitely ranked it 25. So I swapped it out with Iron Maiden, hoping to kind of confuse you a little bit, which I did. But now I wish that you know what? I have his text. Let me get back to you.
Okay.
On that. And I'll tell you what it was.
So my way of picking was I was just trying to think of songs that would throw everybody off in terms of like making them listen to things that were outside of maybe their purview of what they normally listen to.
That's why you were so easy to guess.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
Because I think I gave you guys a lot of good songs, though apparently not because I came in last. But
I like the Green Day one.
And as for ranking, I was listening to songs on shuffle and basically writing them down as they played, and I would shuffle them around as a new song came on. I'd be like, "Is this better than this song?" And rank it that way. Jen, did you get the text?
Yes. Do you guys like Live?
No.
Oh, Live. Lightning Crashes?
Throwing Copper?
I Alone.
No.
I had that, and then I was like, I'm going to take that out and put Iron Maiden
That's
in.
what's up with Candlebox.
Yeah.
Candlebox Alive.
It would have beat out Bombshell for the 25th
Bomb track.
That's why
Whatever.
I took it out, and I said, nope, I'm going to put something in there that's going to confuse them.
So let me ask you a question. Am I the only person that didn't rank their own song at number 1? Because I think I am.
Yeah, I put mine on 1.
You gotta have a little more confidence in your list, though. You could have skewed. You know what I mean? Skewed the list.
Three out of my top 5 are on my.
I honestly listen to Metallica, Nothing Else Matters every single day. Every day.
That's a sad
On my
sad
way
thing
to work.
to listen
Every
to every
day.
day. That's a terrible way to start your. That's such a sad way to start your day out.
I'm gonna be fired up.
Maybe I'm sad.
Switch back to fucking Kickstart Your Heart, will you please?
Oh, I'm
That's
not
a-
ready for that yet.
Yes, you are.
So another
I'll park the Harley
question
Davidson outside.
that I want to pose to everybody.
This is not a parking lot.
What was the song on this list that surprised you? That you were really
That you liked?
that
or-
you really enjoyed and you weren't expecting to enjoy when you put it on, and like what song shocked the people for you?
Mine was Warrant, because I kind of forget about that album, and BC loves that album. And that song is just so heavy, it doesn't fit like Warrant's catalog. And it just grew on me, and that was like the song. I think that was almost like the surprise of the list that just really caught my ear.
How about you, Dad?
There were actually a couple. I was surprised that Creed song grew on me. I really was. I was surprised that definitely grew on me. And although I am surprised, but I shouldn't have been surprised because of how much I liked the Green Day album when you did it for your birthday. I really liked that album. And that song surprised me of how much I liked it. It was a fun song. But like everything else, like BB threw me for a couple loops. Like, you guys did with the picking. I figured Sammy would have been Jen, but I should have thought about it a little more, and BB could have definitely been a suspect in that one. But there wasn't anything that I didn't know on here. Well, actually, the King Cobra one and the Wild Side one, I didn't know.
Well, BC, what surprised you on the list?
What surprised me in this that I end up liking?
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with most of it. Probably, maybe the Hard Line, because that was way low on my list. But when you listen to it, it's like, these guys it's a great band. It's just that, I don't know, they get lost for some reason.
They do. They're a band that
And they just
definitely
came out with the
awesome.
live album. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, here's the band. I mean,
So go
That
pick
was
up that Hardline Live album.
Hardline Live.
Jen, how about you?
Apparently, I need to listen to Tesla a little bit more because
Oh.
I feel bad that I had that at where did I have that? 17, and it was
Still my
number
number
one.
Huh?
Yeah, because I like Tesla. I just don't know all of their stuff, so I think
That's a
maybe
great
I need
album.
to listen to the album a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, just listen to that album.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And even Vince Neil's solo, I don't really know a lot of his stuff, but those two songs were good, so I guess I should listen to that.
That's
a little bit more, too.
we drove around drinking a case of beer then.
I know. He picked me up like,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, we got something to listen to. Let's get a case of beer. Okay.
Especially since Motley Crue's my
When you
second
could do
favorite
that.
band, I should know his stuff a
I
little
mean,
bit
you
more.
still can do it now, but at your own peril.
I'll be your
Don't try
DD.
this at home, kids.
Don't try
I'll
this
be your
at home.
DD if you want.
But no, I picked that album up and I picked it up. You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. And we're like,
Meet me out front. We're getting beer. Okay.
I would say my two surprises were King Cobra and Hardline. Those were really good songs, and I've never really listened to either of those bands too much, so I was really...
I can't say. The King Cobra's good.
Yeah.
After their first debut album was great, and then the second album,
It's
after that, I got a little nervous. And
the
then
graph
I started-
goes south.
Yeah, that went way south. The second album, Thrill of a Lifetime, was not a thrill.
Yeah. But it just goes to show you that there's a lot of really great songs in the 90s, and you can listen to all these songs on the Spotify playlist of the week, and actually we're really curious to know what your ranking of these songs would be. I mean, maybe give a top or bottom five. You don't have to rank the whole list. That might be a little time inducive. But if you want to, we'll read them out on the show. For
Yeah.
sure.
Is there a way we can post the?
Yeah, I'm
list?
gonna maybe try and figure something out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really... This was a fun episode for sure.
All right. Cool. Let's go around. We'll say our goodbyes, and everybody read your lists from 25 to 1, or read them from 1 to 25.
Okay.
It'll be a little easier, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jen.
All right, so number 1, obviously, Nothing Else Matters. The Klansman, Alive, Keep the Faith, High Hopes, 1, Sex Type Thing, Interstate Love Song, Welcome to Paradise, Sober, Forever, Eat the Rich, No More Tears, Bomb Track, Look in Her Eyes, Wild Side, Don't Rock Me, sorry, Sister of Pain, Play Rough, Inside Out, Rock the House, Take Me Down, King Cobra, or is it Redline? King Cobra's the
Redline
I
is the
don't
song,
even know.
yeah.
You Can't Bring Me Down, and Mattis Hatter.
You have Mattis Hatter last?
I hate Dawkins.
Oh, 25.
She doesn't want the ordinary life.
I guess
I don't
not.
like
You don't want to do
Dawkins.
it in there.
I left during their show. I didn't like them.
All right, from 1 to 25. Skid Row Forever, Tesla Don't You Rock Me, Pretty Maids, Rock the House, King Cobra, Redline, Dokken, Mattis Hatter, Hardline, Take Me Down, Wild Side, Lad and Sin, Trickster, Play It Rough, Sammy Hagar, High Hopes, Ozzy, No More Tears, Vince Neil, Sister of Pain, Warren, Inside Out, Vince Neil, Look in Her Eyes, Iron Maiden, The Klansman, Aerosmith, Eat the Rich, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, Pearl Jam, Alive, Tool, Sober, STP, Sex Type Thing, STP, Interstate Love Song, Bon Jovi, Keep the Faith, Green Day, Welcome to Paradise, Rage Against the Machine, Bomb Track, Creed 1, Suicidal Tendencies, whatever the hell that song is. I love you, Dylan.
I noticed that you ranked like 3 of
Dylan
my
says to
5.
me, "You can't bring me down."
3 of my 5 songs were at the very bottom.
Poor Dylan.
All right. Go ahead, Dylan.
Number 1, Sex Type Thing. 2, Eat the Rich. 3, You Can't Bring Me Down because it deserves to be at the top 5. 4, No More Tears. 5, Don't Rock Me. 6, Welcome to Paradise. 7, Sober. 8, Rock the House. 9, Redline. 10, Inside Out. 11, Interstate Love Song. 12, Taking Me Down. 13, Look in Her Eyes. 14, Sister of Pain. 15, Mattis Hatter. 16, Bomb Track. 17, The Klansman. 18, Lad and Sin. 19, Alive. 20, Forever. 21, Nothing Else Matters. 22, Play Rough. 23, High Hopes. 24, Keep the Faith. And 25, 1 by Creed.
Go ahead, BC.
Number 1, Tesla, Don't Rock Me. 2, Sammy Hagar, High Hopes. 3, Warrant, Inside Out. 4, Vince Neil, Look in Her Eyes. 5, Doc and Mattis Hatter. 6, Wild Side, Lad and Sin. 7, Pretty Maids, Rock the House. 8, Stone Temple Pilots, Sex Type Thing. 9, Iron Maiden, The Klansman. 10, Aerosmith, Eat the Rich. 11, Ozzy, No More Tears. 12, Suicidal Tendencies, You Can't Bring Me Down. 13, Creed 1. 14, Skid Row, Forever. 15, Vince Neil, Sister of Pain. 16, Trickster, Play Rough. 17, Pearl Jam, Alive. 18, Hardline, Taking Me Down. 19, King Cobra, Redline. 20 was Rage Against the Machine with Bomb Track. 21, Bon Jovi, Keep the Faith. 22, Green Day, Welcome to Paradise. 23, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. Stone Temple Pilots were number 24, Interstate Love Song, and 25 was Tool, Sober, which who would listen to a song named Sober?
Sober is last?
Haven't been sober in years.
Sober this year yet.
Okay, first of all, before I do my list, I want to, I didn't mention it before, we are at Lucky's Bar, Jen and John's house here. Thank you for your hospitality, you guys. They always put out a nice little spread of food for us here. Nice, friendly atmosphere, except when Jen is drinking. And sometimes even not. Sometimes
How
even
about
not.
next time? We need another weekend so I can drink.
We will. And
You have to get bulletproof vest for that thing.
I know. I always feel bad that when we piss off Jen when we record here, we leave John alone with her. I always feel bad for that. But once again, thanks, guys. It's always great having Jen on. John, it's always cool having you hang out with us. And thanks everybody out there for checking us out. Yeah, like Dylan said, let us know what your rankings were. So here's mine. I'm not going to say the bands because you've heard them already. No More Tears, Don't De-Rock Me, Sister of Pain, Inside Out, Rock the House, Keep the Faith, Alive, which should have been my number one. Maddest Hatter, Sex Type Thing, Taking Me Down, Welcome to Paradise, Red Line, Look in Her Eyes, One by Creed,
Wow.
Eat the Rich, High Hopes, You Can't Bring Me Down, Sober, Interstate Love Song, The Klansman, Forever, Lad in Sin, right? That's what it's called.
Yep.
Nothing Else Matters, Play Rough, and Bomb Track. So,
Wait, where did you have Nothing Else Matters? 23?
23. Yeah. Ooh, look at that look. Look at that. If you could put that look over there. BC had a 23 as well. See that? All right. So we're going to wrap up. Thank you guys once again. Thanks for listening. I hope everybody is staying safe out there and, use this downtime to listen to some shit you haven't listened to before. It's always fun. Yeah, Jen. And, next time we do one of these, we'll have to give more time so Jen can say, well, I'm ranking that 23 because I never heard it before.
True. I mean, give me at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, sometimes this shit comes on you quick.
What's terrible is that stupid Alexa over there, she can't play half of the songs for me. So when I have time to listen to music, I'm asking her to play the songs, and she says, hey, it's not included.
Do you have a Spotify?
I don't know how to use it. You'll have to teach me.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. So, guys out there, thank you. And Dylan, I apologize for the nightmare that we created for you to edit this episode. And Dylan always does a kick-ass job. So check out our other episodes, our bonus episodes. You guys kick ass out there. And thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we will see you next time. And there will be a next time.